Good morning, everyone. Today is Friday, February the 17th. My name is Anne-Marie Band, and this is Moneyball Morning Report for the Benzinga Pro platform. As many of you know, I will be out of the office today, and this video will be brief but very important nevertheless. I want us to see what we are doing in the breakdown. So, yesterday morning, a $240 million bet was made by JPMorgan at the 40.50 level in the ES. So they bought 12,000 ES puts at the 40.50 strike. They probably made a fair bit amount on it already, but they are looking for it to come down into this round midline number. I apologize for my throat. Allergies giving me a little bit of a trouble right now. So here's what we've done this morning. We have come into this area and have begun to bounce. Now, here's the thing. Because this option does not expire until the 21st, which is Tuesday of next week, what we want to anticipate is the fact that the bounces are still going to sell. Now, how do we know the bounces will stop selling? And that's what we want to look at on the futures charts in the ES, particularly at the 40.62 level. If we hold this, which is the low of last week, if we hold this zone, we've got upside pressure. Now, you also notice that I have some butterflies put on our positions, and those butterflies are going to be profitable. The put side will be profitable as we come into the morning, but the call side will be not so good, all right? If indeed we have a bounce, that would be when you would get out of the call side of the butterflies. If we fade, as I anticipate we do, you want to cover this butterfly when it gets to about the 200% profit margin, which is, not going to be that big of a deal in this particular case, right? It should fade. We're getting to about 7:30 in the morning, and we should see some sort of fade action that opens up and then immediately begins to bounce. So you want to get out of these fairly quickly. Let me show you where that looks like. And of course, if you are on the Benzinga Pro platform, you would have had this trade set up today. And so let's have a peek at what's going on with SPY. Looking here, we're going to see this flow. We closed the day yesterday right at the top of the range of the prior month. But this morning, we are sitting down here at the 405 level. Notice, this is the region that I think we ought to get to and then begin to start holding. It's anywhere from 404 to 403. And I have moved, we actually have broken wing butterflies because they are not symmetric because of the move that I thought we would have. All right. And so this is that formation. We are coming into these edges, but notice the big thing. If we don't bounce out of this region by the 21st or after the JPMorgan $240 million bet leaves the chains, we are going to have ourselves a drift right back down into these lows that we saw at the beginning of the month, which is the 402 area. And, easily we could get into the 400 zone. All right. It's time to be cautious. Traders are going to try and buy this bounce. But my estimation, again, is that this bounce will not hold because of the big bet that is pinned at the top that expires on Tuesday. So I suspect that the bounces are going to be sell zones. Again, how do you know a bounce isn't going to be a sell zone and the price action is going to recover? You hold the low of the candle you're watching. Now, if you're watching a daily candle, that's going to be 405. If you're watching a 4-hour candle, that's going to be also 405, right? And so pay attention. You don't want to go lower than that because then you'll get caught up with the day trading swing swinging and volatility that happens in that region. All right. So you just want to be careful about that and watch. If you keep holding the lows, it means that they've either covered the position or there are equally strong forces that are going to push it higher. Don't buy any breakouts today, folks, unless you are hawking it into a target. It is going to be a volatile expry today. Good luck trading, and I'll see you on Monday. It is President's Day on Monday, but the markets are open. The bond markets will be closed. So I'll see you then.